Captain Marvel vs. Shazam on paper might seem like it's a favor for Shazam. However, it is quite the opposite. And unfortunately, the battle itself is not even close. There are too many factors that actually do favor Captain Marvel, and today we're actually going to talk about them. But first things first, as always, we give credit where credit is due. So let's talk about Shazam. Now, Shazam himself is actually a significant powerhouse when it comes to DC. However, keep in mind, he's likely one of the weaker ones as of this moment. Now, Shazam himself has done some incredible things. Obviously, the stuff that people, glaze him for. He's fought Superman, he's fought Black Adam, he's been able to draw blood and even harm the likes of Martian Manhunter and Wonder Woman with his attacks. He's also durable enough to take attacks from them and stuff like that. But keep in mind here, there are a little bit of context to it. For starters, some of them do hold back on him, realizing that he is a kid, even in his adult body. However, this does not change anything about the strength feats he's done. It's just that, in all honesty, they likely could beat him down if they really wanted to. He's also been able to take attacks from characters like Despero, Black Adam when he was on his rampage in World War III. Keep in mind, that's not an amped Adam either. That's just simply Black Adam not holding back at all. So that's a pretty good feat here. And again, we all should know each of these guys gets a planetary, universal, to all the way to Outerverse and stuff like that. So there should be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. In terms of his versatility, Shazam possesses magical lightning and some magical spells, if you will, but he doesn't use them all like that. He's been able to harm a weakened or not back to his full power Superboy Prime. It was a bit weird when he appeared in the Shazam comic, because Shazam, Superboy Prime just wasn't really himself. But yeah, he was still able to harm him even with his magical lightning, despite the fact that Superboy Prime should have been immune to it, right? And keep in mind, he's harmed Black Adam with his electrical attacks, as the Shazam Who Laughs has been able to harm Superman, and even being able to match a non-holding back Supergirl Who Laughs as well.
I'm sorry,
what's his name?
They were
actually
dead
even
man.
when
Now, in terms of
clashing
speed,
with
Shazam
is obviously fast. He was also able to take attacks from his rank as the ninth fastest magical lightning is actually so powerful.
DC.
It's actually been able to harm
this list
entities
was
that
made by
normally should be
Barry
able to
Allen,
absorb lightning,
who is a
like
residential
Frankenstein,
speedster,
the
the
second
fastest
and even
man
harming
alive, by the way.
intangible
And Shazam was actually
beings
ranked
ninth
like
fastest behind Godspeed, and just a little bit above the likes of Kid Flash, which again, everyone on that list has FTL to immeasurable levels of reaction speed. And keep in mind, he's actually used that speed to outrace Wonder Woman. So we don't know how accurate that list is. But again, as we do know over the years, characters do get stronger and faster. Albeit, the problem with Shazam is that, currently speaking, he's not doing too much. Okay, he's not, doing too much as a whole here. He's just kind of stagnant right now. But again, that covers Shazam. Now, let's move on to Captain Marvel. I understand a lot of people don't like this character, or they feel like she's being shoved down their throats and stuff. But again, Carol is a powerhouse in the likes of the Marvel multiverse, okay? And she's actually, hate to say it, but she's definitely more powerful than Shazam. Now, Carol at this point is facing down characters like Heralds of Galactus, characters like Firelord, right? The same Firelord that was able to fight against Hercules and Thor back to back at the same time again. And keep in mind, she was also able to overwhelm him. Captain Marvel has also been able to fight against characters like Cinder, the daughter of Zerter. Now, Captain Marvel in her binary form has actually been able to create white holes themselves. Oh, keep in mind, she also fought a voided sentry. Basically, a sentry that was just possessed by nothing but the void. So, absolutely crazy. Even being able to fight against the likes of Cosmic Ghost Rider and actually harm him. Even fighting against a possessed Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, who was able to match King in Hell Ghost Rider, by the way, who overpowered the likes of Mephisto and was actually more powerful than Cosmic Ghost Rider, who was ripping the heads off of Dark Celestials. I know, crazy. In terms of her speed, Carol is easily faster than light to immeasurable as well. being able to casually navigate through space, actually speed blitz characters like Thor, who has, again, fast and light to immeasurable levels of speed, being able to react to Mjolnir, something that is actually faster than the likes of Silver Surfer, by the way. So, again, Carol does have fast and light to immeasurable levels of speed, right? Then we have the fact that Carol herself is actually incredibly skilled in hand-to-hand combat, being trained by characters like Captain America, Spider-Woman, Shang-Chi, and so on and so forth. She's actually used her skill to beat down characters like Super Scrolls, by the way, but not, the Super Scroll, but other enhanced scrolls. Even utilizing her combat skills to actually harm characters with healing factors like Sabretooth, which, by the way, healing factors should actually override pressure points and nerve attacks. So the fact that she was able to take down Sabretooth says a lot. Now, Captain Marvel really shines here, and this is kind of the nail in the coffin, by the way, is her energy absorption. She's been able to absorb white holes, black holes, and even magical energy. Keep in mind, back then she struggled with this, right? But currently, she's actually got it down packed and has even been able to absorb the magic of beings like Agatha Harkness, a Sorcerer Supreme level magician. And keep in mind, Carol is also a candidate for being Sorcerer Supreme herself. So, given a combination of her powers, the fact that she's either faster or just a little bit faster than Shazam, she's actually just as strong as him. Probably say stronger because she actually is hanging with a lot of current characters in Marvel today. And the fact that Shazam has no counter for her energy absorption, and the fact that she is now capable of absorbing magic much better than she did back in the day. Captain Marvel versus Shazam is not close.